There she goes. That was the shot right there, Alex. We're finally back at White Oak Manor, and after a 2-week delay waiting on the spray foam insulation to be installed, it is finally complete. So today we're going to try to do our best to prep the fascias and soffits, as well as do the siding around the windows on the lower portion in between the lean-to roofs and the main roof. That way we will not have to walk over our metal roofing once it's installed. So let's get to it and make it happen, Captain. All right, so we've got a 2x12 sub fascia, and underneath here we're going to be installing a plywood soffit. To do that, we're going to have to cut these lower portion of these trusses here so that it will not interfere in our soffit installation. So we're going to have to cut these off with the grinder wheel flush to the bottom of these 2x4 soffits that we have pre-built. Wherever these cords are hanging down, there's going to be a soffit light. I need 21 15-inch rips, but you're only going to need 10 of your 3-inch rips. So as soon as you get your 3-inch rips done, just stop, and I'll save those 9s for later. I took off my secret weapon, just so y'all know. I didn't want to get burned up in the comment section about the flops or the slides today. I'm looking out for the comments. Came over here Tuesday to run off most of the metal, but they can only fit 3 rolls on the truck. So he had to come back today, and we're gonna run off the rest of the metal for these 2 lean-to sections. We have a raw edge every time you make a cut, so we have to touch that up with paint as to not to leave that raw edge exposed to the elements. So every time we have a cut piece, we're gonna be touching that up with paint. Now we'll install a drip cap right over here, and then the siding can come in, and we're gonna be 100% good. Yeah, más o menos ahí. Esa es la única duda que yo tenía, ¿dónde poner la medio la cosa? Yeah, that's a good plan, good plan. Everything 12 y media de este lado para acá. Okay. Yep.
Beautiful out here, windy. Golf balls should be flying.
Hey, I got some golf balls, bud. You want to see if we can get across? How far? You want to shoot it? Hold on a second, buddy. You see where that, on the other side of the bank over there? That's 250. Oh, he's tailing right a little bit. Oh, she's over, Gus. There she goes. That was the shot right there, Alex. Oh, that's a little right. I tell you right now, if I had this place, I might have me a couple golf holes right there, buddy. It's been a really tough, long week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've had a million things to do, and everybody's just pulling me to all their houses at the same time, which is pretty normal, to be honest, but highly stressful, to say the least. And if it would please rain, which I think it is, I could at least get some office stuff done, some ordering and measuring without 100 phone calls. But we can only wish. All right, so we're gonna be installing this soffit first while allowing these cables to come through where he's gonna install some nice 5-inch by 5-inch or maybe even 6-inch circular soffit lights. But we really gotta get that soffit in there first so that we can put our siding against the wall, and with this board and batten style, we're gonna put a trim piece right up against the corner there and kind of finish that off right there and cleanly cover up that space with a nice 1x2 piece of trim. Let me see your tape. All right, Freddie broke his tape.
And you gave his,
Yeah, I gave my tape to him. Listen, sometimes, you know, I have to make sacrifices so that everybody else can do their job. So I jumped off the roof, Gus, 2 stories. Boom, jumped off the roof. There was a sand pile down there. So I jumped off and landed. And Michael's just like, what in the world? I run over that porta-john, Slam on the door, there's my cousin, sure as enough, sitting down right there, just going to town. Like, yeah. I was like, having fun, bud? Couldn't wait for 15 more minutes till your own time, right? You gotta do it on my time. Oh, they thought, what are you talking about? And I jumped off the roof, I swear to God, I jumped off the roof, but there was a sand pile there. I guess that's why I didn't have no qualms about it. No two-step, no nothing, just bloop. Leave your white side down to the ground. Have your ugly side up to you, right? Just measure me out 3/4 and just put a little, like a little 10 degree, just a little bend on it right there. Just a little bend there, then slide 3/4 more back and then do a 90. And that's all there is to it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right there, inch and a 1/16. I think we're good there, but we're not good here. We need to be 2 inches, Poot. That would be better. I actually think these pieces will work for the rake.
For the rake?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tenerme pegada right there. Y prestado right there. Now, algunos tienen este right here. So no lo prestes tanto. Just hit tenerlo flush a esta. Si hay un piquito de spot, yo voy a poner caulking right there que se esconde. Is this a toy or what? This grinder looks like a toy. And my protector wheel is off. Well, it's a protector piece for a reason, Chip. It protects your eyeballs. Now, hopefully, after us getting going and really moving on this side now, everybody can kind of get a feel for how it's going to be. And we have to basically mimic this almost exactly on the opposite side. It's almost starting to look like board and batten siding as well. So we'll finish up installing these base pieces. Freddie's coming behind us with the board and batten strips and the upper trim. And then this side will be ready for metal roofing, baby. It literally has only one rung on it. I've been trying to get rid of it for a month. I said, get rid of this ladder. Whenever we get done with today, I want you, that ladder goes in the trash. That ladder goes in the trash. So I think what's gonna end up happening is this ladder is gonna be donated to the White Oak Manor Foundation. They just don't know the foundation exists yet. It must be like a cat. It has 7 lives or something. Let me get these floppy flapjackers over here. And I'm gonna cut this stuff really quickly. Yep, 23.5. So 23.5, 47 plus 1/8 for the saw blade. There we go. That gives me 2, 4, 6. We'll do 4 more. A lot of people these days too, what I've noticed in a lot of houses, we're kind of getting away from the shutter look as much. It's just a natural habitat for bees and anything to hide behind and create some fading difference in between your side. And so what I've noticed a lot of people doing these days is putting the 3.5-inch trim around the windows. And it does create like a new modern look. And if you'll notice, a lot of times, even with the vinyl side and the LP or the Hardy plank, they put this casing around the windows and doors and just create some nice modern definition to the building. Tell you what, it's coming around. Nothing's happened in 2 weeks because we've been trying to get insulated, but that is finally insulated. And I tell you what, I think it gave it a little bit of extra rigidity up there. I feel good when I walk up there now. This side is still a little teeny bit bouncy, but
you can tell it from where it's not insulated to where it is.
yeah, it is definitely a difference. The sun is going down and our lighting is almost gone. So we're gonna have to call it a wrap for today. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in and watching the show. And if you haven't already, make sure you click that notification bell, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Let's finish this up, Chip. Boom, baby. Look out, man. It's a tumbleweed from Texas. Well, our kind of tumbleweed anyway.
Virginia tumbleweed.
There's a Virginia tumbleweed right there.